When it comes to bloating, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is taking gut healing supplements to reduce their bloating, only to wind up even more bloated. And when that happens, the first thought is often, man, I picked the wrong supplement again. But what's usually going on is really a case of the right thing at the wrong time. So give me the next few minutes and I'll walk you through why even the right gut support supplement can sometimes backfire when it's introduced at the wrong time, and what to do instead. And if you'd like my free gut healing sequence guide, which lays out the steps I use to help people understand when gut healing supplements are most likely to help and why timing matters so much when it comes to using them, just comment sequence and I'll send it your way. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julie Saad, and I am a nutritional therapy practitioner specializing in digestive health. I help people who've spent years trying to make sense of bloating, irregularity, and other IBS-like symptoms figure out what on earth is going on. I'm the one people call when they feel like they've tried it all. And in my videos, I like to share practical lessons that you can take and apply right away. No hype, no fear tactics, and no trying to convince you that one pill, potion, or lotion is the answer to everything, because it's usually not. So I see it all the time. Someone who's been struggling with bloating for months, if not years, and decides to try a gut healing supplement. But instead of making their tummies flatter and calmer, they end up feeling more bloated, more uncomfortable, and as if that weren't enough, frustrated that they've tried yet another thing that didn't work. And here I'm talking about pills or powders that usually include ingredients like aloe vera, licorice, glutamine, vitamin A, slippery elm, or marshmallow root. Their idea is that if they just soothe the gut lining, all will be well and the bloating will go away. And so when they try the first supplement and nothing happens, or worse, they get even more bloated, well, then they try adding or switching to a different supplement. And when that doesn't work either, I see people get really frustrated. So why isn't it working? Well, to give you an example, one client came to me after another practitioner had reviewed her testing and had just handed her a gut repair supplement powder and said, all right, come back and see me in 3 months. The client had already been taking this supplement for a month. She really did not like the taste of it, and her bloating was getting, you guessed it, worse. Why? Well, think about it this way. If you had a shirt with a scratchy tag on it that was bothering your neck, what would you do? Would you just put lotion on your skin and call it a day? No, of course not. You would cut the tag out and then maybe slap some lotion on your neck if you still needed to. So the reason I see many people get more bloated when taking gut healing supplements is because they're not addressing the actual root cause of the issue. Take aloe, for example, which is a common ingredient in gut supplements. Can it help soothe damaged tissue? Yes, of course. But what happens if we give it to someone with an overgrowth of bacteria in the digestive tract? Well, aloe is actually a type of fiber which can feed that overgrowth, leading to more irritation, gas, or both, and bam, hello bloating. So what to do? Well, when it comes to digestive health, timing is everything. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is getting the sequence wrong, and that can completely change whether a gut healing protocol helps or leaves someone feeling even worse. So here are 3 steps I take when someone comes to me on a gut healing supplement that is making them feel more bloated. Step number 1, stop the supplement. Listening to anyone who says to just ride it out for several months and that it has to get worse before it gets better, well, that's a bad idea. I tell people to do whatever they have to do, put that bottle or jar away in a drawer somewhere where they won't see it all day, and write later on it in big letters with a Sharpie, because they'll likely be able to use it later, but not now. Step number 2 is to ask a different question. So instead of asking what's the best gut healing supplement, let's ask what's irritating the gut in the first place. Is it a microbial overgrowth? Is it a problem with digestion? Is it a food that's not being tolerated? Until the source of the irritation is identified, trying to heal the gut is like putting lotion on your neck instead of cutting that scratchy tag off your shirt. So Step number 3 is to heal in the right sequence. Once we've identified and addressed what's continuing to irritate the digestive tract, well, then that's when gut healing nutrients can actually do what they're supposed to do. Instead of taking a supplement that leaves someone wondering why they're even more bloated, they're using those same nutrients at the point where they can actually support healing and help move them towards less bloating, not more. This works because healing isn't just about choosing the right tool, it's about using the right tool at the right time. When we identify and remove what's driving the irritation first, the gut finally has an opportunity to respond to the support we're giving it. And what this approach avoids is a frantic guessing game of trying a million different supplements or a strict elimination diet or trying to just push through with something that is clearly not working and ending up feeling worse after all that effort. Uncovering the root cause makes all that noise, confusion, and frustration go away so that the path forward can be walked calmly and confidently. The goal isn't just to take gut healing supplements, the goal is to take them at the point in the process where they're most likely to reduce bloating instead of adding to it, because the right supplement at the wrong time is still the wrong intervention. So, if this sounds familiar to you and you'd like to understand the sequence in a little more detail, I've put together a free guide called the Gut Healing Sequence. It walks you through the same approach I use to help people stop guessing and start thinking about what actually needs to happen first before reaching for gut healing supplements. The guide helps you understand the order I use when approaching digestive health. So instead of bouncing from one supplement to the next, you'll have a clearer framework for thinking about what's driving the bloating in the first place and why timing matters so much when it comes to supporting gut healing. If you'd like a copy, just comment sequence below and I'll send it your way. Because remember, the right tool at the wrong time is still the wrong idea.